Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami. We've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Division rivals do battle next. Daniel Castano, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, you talk about bad starts. This guy made it through one inning. Somehow, some way, he's going to have to try to shake the cobwebs from that one and turn this thing around, because their team needs a lot more than one inning out of this guy today.
So now into the box is Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Anderson has a play. 1 out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately, from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Albies takes his lead at third with 1 away. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that.
And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Up next, Adam Duvall. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League.
And that's what you want from your corner outfielders. Not every guy fits that mold, but you got to love having a guy who can stick out there and just let him mash when he comes to the plate.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Still only one out in the inning. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, but he'll stick around. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ripped down the line. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sanchez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Drew Smyly gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Stepping up is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second baseman, John.
And the pitch.
Birdie.
He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 15 long balls and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's over. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. One out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Batting first, the right fielder, Brian
Into the box, Brian De La Cruz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Chisholm, base runner at first with 1 out.
At the
And
ball.
he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The average coming in, 257. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Swanson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fouled off. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now into the box, Drew Smiley. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch on its way. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And that's the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Ozzie.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-1 pitch. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Sanchez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. One left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jesus Aguilar. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, one away.
Batting fifth.
Now to bat, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. One out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The count now at 2-1.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Jesus Sanchez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
Ball two.
In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Anderson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. after this. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Guillermo Heredia. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he won't offer at that. Too high, 1-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And he fouls this one off. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Left side, but well foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 1-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Soft liner towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0.
Welcome back. The Marlins are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. And now the first pitch. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Heredia comes on now, and he has it one down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Sierra.
So here is Magnera Sierra, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Sierra is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Heredia, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Daniel Castano.
So here now is the pitcher, Daniel Castano. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth, and standing in the outfielder, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So next to hit is Austin Riley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Birdie.
The second baseman, John Birdie.
First offering on its way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Heredia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Now at the plate, Brian De La Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Brian De La Cruz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So it's first and third with 2 away. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 2-0.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit to first. Scooped up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to hit, Drew Smiley. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
This is on the ground over to first. And oh, it comes up on him there as it kicks off the glove. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Guillermo Heredia will be next. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He loses him on ball 4.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. From the stretch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
In now, Freddie Freeman. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way is pitch number 75. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Albies on third. Heredia is over at second with one down in the inning. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jordan Holloway is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. To the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here comes the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready now is Jesus Sanchez. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion,
Yep,
maybe
that
get
ball went
aggressive
out.
on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Now a fastball for a called strike.
I got a
It's
ball,
1-1.
strike.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Sandy.
Next to
Leon.
stand in is Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Leon, a 5'10" switch hitter. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Magneuris Sierra. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
He's set and the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Sierra is off at first with 2 away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Here now the 2-2. Line to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Wendy Peralta takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 60, Wendy Peralta.
Stepping in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Next to hit is Austin Riley, grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Struck him out.
The pitch is number 18.
Now it'll be Drew Smiley. First offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. This one's flared out toward left. Sanchez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Now to the plate, here is John Birdie. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Pitch on the way.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Heredia, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
And stepping in, Jazz Chisholm flew out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
Next, it'll be Brian De La Cruz. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come from Lone Depot Park right after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Next for Atlanta.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Anthony Bender takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 8, Anthony Bender.
At the plate, Guillermo Heredia. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. 1-0 the count. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. Bender, a 25-year-old. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A line shot to third base.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in next, Marcell Ozuna. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's out on a strong throw.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall. Ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And another foul ball.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just hung in there on that one. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Braves will settle for just the one. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Braves 6 and the Marlins nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Aguilar.
First offering on its way. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Darno has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now back.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Jesus Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Here it comes, 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Leon.
Now to the plate, Sandy Leon. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Duvall finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They still find themselves down 6-0. And now in the box, Austin Riley. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Zach Pop comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Drew Smiley, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Leading up for the Marlins, the center fielder,
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Ah, he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 26, Garrett Cooper.
First offering on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate now, John Birdie. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
And he misses 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0. A.J. Ramos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
A.J. Ramos.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming, here it is. Ramos is over to take a look at it. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 13 for him on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Guillermo Heredia lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw down to first, one away. Digging in will be Freddie Freeman. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First delivery to him.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Very weakly on the ground. And the pitch on 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. De La Cruz back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping in next, Marcell Ozuna. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But add on 1 more. Into the box, Jazz Chisholm. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First delivery to him.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Up next from Miami, Brian De La Cruz. First offering. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball
And this
3.
one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Brian Anderson would be next. And he misses, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Luke Jackson will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Brian Anderson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 now.
3-0.
Aguilar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesus.
Next up is Jesus Sanchez. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So stepping in is Sandy Leon. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Yeah.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Miami down to their last strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Smyly earns win number 7 on the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves got 12 hits in this one as they manhandled the Marlins 7-1. Zach Wheeler collected his 8th win overall, leading the Phillies to victory over the Red Sox 5-2. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The Mets amassed 14 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-3. Buster Posey collected a total of 4 driven in as the Giants grabbed one from the Nationals 5-3. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-2. The Brewers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-2. The Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 1-0. The Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-0. The Tampa Bay Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. Eloy Jimenez drove home 3 runs as the White Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 5-2. The Indians left fielder, number 9, had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading Cleveland past the Royals 6-1. The Detroit Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-0. Jose Urquidy pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, helping the Stros best the Yankees 1-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Angels picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the Mariners 10-0. The A's amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 10-9. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.